Good morning, everybody, here in Dingalan and everywhere else. Santa Claus here. Oh, Sunday, the 24th, about 7:30 in the morning. About 75 degrees. Feels hotter though. It's not much of a breeze today, but it's okay. The seas are calm. Everybody's doing like their morning chores before afternoon, and it gets too hot. Nobody wants to do anything. The roof's coming along. It might even be completed today. I'll show you that in a second. The trees are all pretty much trimmed. There might be a couple more he has to do a little bit too. He always says he's done, but I always find a bunch of branches that should have been cut. Like these, for instance. I told him anything brown, cut. But we weren't here yesterday to supervise, but we didn't pay him yet, so he'll be back. He'll do whatever you tell him anyway. He's a hard worker. He don't mind. The trip yesterday to Banatuan, very successful as far as the generator part. We found it. Found the whole mechanism. It was $30, but whatever it costs, we need it. So we haven't installed it yet. We'll have to wait for Percy. And then we'll try it out. But I'm glad they had it. We had to go to several places though, but one place had it. I did record some of the bus trip, especially getting out of here. It was very interesting. But unfortunately, I had to pause it because we were in major traffic because a bulldozer was cutting through a mountain and they had all traffic stopped for like 20 minutes. So I had no choice. I had to pause. And then when I took it out of pause, of course, I played it back and it was frozen. So I had to delete the whole video. So you guys have nothing to see, sorry. One of these days I'll get some better equipment. And I'll learn how to edit. But for now, this is it. This is what you get. But anyway, it was interesting, especially the bus getting out of here. We went right to the edge a couple times. A little bit scary. A little bit. But it wasn't bad. Once you get out of here, it's no problem. Many stops on the bus. Took 3 hours to get there. Usually takes 2 by car or truck. So yeah, long day. We left here at like 7:30 in the morning, and we didn't get home till late, 7:30 at night. So yeah, 12-hour day. Well, we did pick up some groceries and some other odds and ends. Got a little swimming pool for Catherine and her friends to play in. We'll set that up today. A little inflatable. I got some new sneakers because my other ones are falling apart. It's funny here how they do tennis shoes, sneakers. All shoes, really. They're done by numbers, not sizes. But if you get the American kind, like we went to the department store in SM, And they do have regular sizes. Like I take an 8.5. Sometimes I get a wide. But they had all the brands in one place. Puma, Adidas, Nike, New Balance, Converse, everything right in a row. And I asked the guys, you guys have wide sizes? He goes, not really, only New Balance. So out of all those, only New Balance had any wides. So we went to New Balance. I asked for 8.5 is what I take. It was tight as heck. I couldn't barely get my foot in it. Couldn't believe it. I said, wow, these Filipinos size, the ones they send Philippines must be totally different. So I tried a 9, still too tight. 9.5 was good, but didn't fit on the sides. I said, do you have a 9.5 wide? He finally found one. Took him a while, but he came back with a 9.5 wide, and I took it. It fit. So really, they're hard to find here. So if you find something that fits, buy it, because you might not never find it again. Especially if you want something odd, like a wide. Same with food, everybody. I mean, if you're used to certain kind of stuff, like for instance, tuna. You know, I used to buy the really good one in the United States, canned tuna. I used to buy the chunk white, solid white, not chunk, solid white. It's more expensive, but it's way better. No such thing here unless you go to S&R and you can find it. But in the regular grocery stores, it's all chunks. And it's not that great. I've tried a bunch of different ones. I mean, it's edible, but it's not what I like. So if you can find what you like, buy it. Just like canned meats, any kind of canned meats, they got tons and tons of, like canned corned beef, I guess is big over here. Spam and all the canned meats. I don't eat that kind of stuff. The only one I'll get is the chicken breast in a can, but it's very hard to find that too. Only S&R has it. So if you find it, buy it. Because they're very limited in the grocery stores here, what they have. They only have what they sell a lot of. Can't believe how much canned corned beef they have and canned tuna. That's not my favorite. And I try to find some other things I like chili in a can. It's very hard to find. S&R again. Luncheon meats. Forget about it. The only thing you might find is some ham, but bologna and salami, stuff like that, forget about it unless you go to S&R. You can find sliced turkey and stuff, but it's expensive. So out of the food for a minute, here's the roof. The skeleton is up. Hope they finish it today. It should be close to finished if 2 guys work on it. They should put the metal up today. We'll see. It's looking good. Then we just got to call Percy to put a couple electrical things in. But they matched it really good to this roof. See how they made it the same size. Butt it up right against. It'll be good. It's a little higher than the kitchen part over here, which is fine. Kitchen part was lower. And then we'll probably take this part down where we have the tarp. I might use the tarp somewhere else, like my garage. We'll see. But I'll continue to show you the progress on this when they get here and start working. But it's looking good. They got to finish the other half of the wall there. One half is done, as you can see. Then I want some finishing here. Finishing on the pole, because I'm going to paint probably blue. So I'm kind of getting short on yellow, and I have to repaint Jimmy's yellow here. Maybe before I leave, I don't know. We don't have a whole lot of time, and we still got to try to work on our title situation. I don't know if that stuff's going to get done before we leave. I really don't want to extend this stay here. We might have to, but we'll have to wait and see what as time goes by. It's only really 5 more days, less than a week. So that's about it, really. Sorry I didn't shoot anything about it to on, but like I said, we were on buses and tricycles and everything else. And it's a little difficult to do that with a cell phone. Grace has more plants. So there's really not a lot to see anyway. Buy it. Basically just people in traffic. Unless you film inside the stores. Which I don't really like doing. Some stores don't allow it, some do. But you guys have all seen department stores, so it's not like it's a big deal. It's just in another country. We went to the outdoor market and looked around. We bought Jimmy some rubber boots. He's always asking for some when he does the yard work. What else is going on? That's about it. I met a few people on the bus, we did, and I told them to look at my channel. I don't know if they'll subscribe or not, but anybody out there looking, please hit the subscribe button. Do Santa Claus a big favor. Hope you're enjoying the content. And leave me a comment, leave me a thumbs up. But most of all, be safe. Take care of yourself, your friends, your family. That's going to do it for me for now. I may do another later on the roof progress. But until then, God bless. Santa Claus is now living in the Philippines. Over and out.